And that's how we'll be welcoming you to today's edition of the program, Dr. Joseph Carlos Speaks. When you listen to my voice, it's quite low. Sincere apologies for that. But let me welcome you officially to Dr. Joseph Carlos Speaks. This is where we x-ray the activities of the senator representing Abia North Senatorial Zone, the Senate Chief Whip, and the former governor of Abia State, Dr. Joseph Carlo. Don't forget that this broadcast is live on Flow 94.9 FM, Abian Online Radio and Television, Vision Africa 104.1 FM, Real 99.1 FM in Abia. My name is Ginika Olwa. I've reported for duty as always. The Southeast Media Aide to Dr. Joseph Carlo is well seated here, Honorable Madukokoro. Honorable, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Ginika, and good morning, the good people of Gaston State, Abia State. Okay,
before we go ahead, I would like you to let us just observe a few minutes for those that lost their lives and the massacre that happened somewhere in Lagos State. At this juncture, let us observe a minute silence. All right, may their souls of those that have departed this world rest in peace.
Amen.
Okay, Honorable, let's start now. You listen to your principal there, Dr. Joseph Carlo, speaking on the petroleum industry bill. And he said a whole lot and suggesting that if this bill actually is passed into law by the National Assembly, it's going to open up the economy.
Of course, it will. You know, this is where experience, this is where what we call responsiveness and responsibility to duty. The distinguished senator has vividly made it clear on the floor of the Senate that this is what we need. And when we talk about open market economy, talking about capitalism, this is the practical side of it. And when you watch, for those of us that watched my principal speaking, you see a relaxed man. You see a man without paper. You see a man that understands the essence of trading, essence of business, essence of entrepreneurial spirit. You know, when we do that, if we diversify, while we are diversifying, and then we look at our petroleum industry, you see that government has always been there, and it's about time we need to grow up and need to have other folks, people that have the ability, when the capital ability.
Yes, because I listened to him. He said he should allow private investors to come in and manage.
Yes.
You remember that up to this moment, the 3 refineries we have in this country, they are not functioning.
They're not functioning, and then we have wealthy Nigerians in this country, and that is why I say even when we have our capital flights going to South Africa, going to America, going to Britain, going to some of these white folks' land, if we can look inwards and know that we need to develop, charity begins at home. You know, if you have like $1 million and you want to invest it in America, why invest in America? You're going to lose your money. But when you invest in your system, you create jobs, you create security for your people, your system will grow up, your system will become stronger, your system will be able to match force by force in economy, in the sense of capitalism and international market. And then you see Nigeria, we have so much money in this country. It's just that we don't have the wherewithal, we don't have the will to say, I have to invest in my country, just like Innocent has done. You see, look at Innocent. If you see Innocent Motors, you'll be proud of yourself as a Nigerian. These are the things we need. We don't need to go to America or go to London or go to Germany to invest. Why? We don't need to do that. Rather, we can shift our agricultural products to the white folks because they enjoy our products. We don't use chemicals in building our products. We don't use chemicals to germinate our products, but they usually do that over, especially in America. You see a cow, and by the time you look at that cow, within 2 months, that cow be as big as a big mama. So that is what we say, and then they'll start to milk. Americans don't wait. So, but here we have natural food, we have natural products that we can sell. We have olubu, we have egusi, we have so many things that make us proud as African, that God in His infinite mercy has given us, and we're not appreciating. And that is why the distinguished senator, that is a wake-up call for those who have money. Those who have money. He talked about downstream petroleum industry and upstream, and then the deep shore of the downstream petroleum industry. And a lot of us exploration, we're always talking about exploration. He broke it down. He broke it down for the common man, common woman to understand what petroleum industry bill is. It's all about. It's not a high-centered thing. It's not something that you go to the space to understand. Here is Orji Uzokari, distinguished senator, who understands the plight of the people, who understand how the economy of Nigeria can develop and develop faster. And that's why I say, even though we don't need to be in a hurry, but we need to be in a hurry to pass the bill into law.
I just hope that this will open up that sector so that even individuals who have the money to set up refineries, because that should be the major focus.
Even in Abia, you know that we have 48 oil wells. There was a time in Abia State we wanted to start a mini refinery. We have oil wells there in Okwa. You know, we have not really taken advantage of those things. If we can look inwards and know that there are a lot of investors, there are a lot of young Nigerians that have money, but they are scared because they don't have the security assurance to invest in our country called Nigeria. That is the problem that we're having. Okay,
let's move on the show. Honorable, I think it's time for you to bring us up to speed as to the projects that are going on in Abia North senatorial zone. I understand that 2 projects are already on in Item.
Yes.
Tell us more.
The one in Item, we have one in Amokwitem to Uguroba, the one we started last week, where the Item folks are very excited about what is happening. And that is the benevolence of distinguished Senator Ojuzala Carlo. And I keep repeating it. We are at war with underdevelopment in Abia North. We are serious war with underdevelopment. So that is what we are working on. And now we are doing Ameke Apangitem. And the distinguished senator, in fact, the project site managers have assured us that those roads will be used before the Christmas festivities. So we are working with it, and people, they are happy in what we're doing. Now you know that on half year that I keep talking about half year because I have to let the people know how far we've gone in our half year. And we're looking at Akano Okunu Road. They are doing the laterites now as I'm talking to you. They're going to do the asphalting, and then that will be the end of that. And then the Ishugu road in half year too, we're doing we're at 3,600 meters, and in the next 2 weeks we'll be done. And then you look at the one we have in Asaga. We are going to develop Abia North. So systematically we are touching communities. And Arochukwu, we're also doing an Arochukwu.
You know, you have a project there.
We have an Arochukwu. We have an Ihechiowa. In Ihechiowa. We are doing a whole lot of work now. And you remember that even my own community called Uzitem, which by his benevolence, 1 kilometer has been added to the 8 kilometer that we had. We want to see if we can be coming into Ozitem from Omar here instead of going through Zuakole. Then we can drive going beyond the APC chieftain, Chief Benjamin B. Apugo. We'll drive past there, and then we go through Ajata and Iyenyi, and then head on to my village here, Omar Bashiku Ozitem. That's what His Excellency is doing. And then next week, where the contractors are here, the project is going to commence from Elele in Ibere. There's the little roundabout that we have when you enter Ibere. From there, you hit straight to Ohafia. That's the new road that we are going to embark on. We have a whole lot of things we're doing. We also have the motorized borehole that we just kicked off in Ibere too. That thing is going to start. You know, we have the one that we're going to be doing in Isukwato, in Uturu, and then Akara Junction. We're going to be doing
motorized borehole. And that's all we can get from you?
No, we have a lot of things. After all, we gave people motorcycles and sewing machines. I don't know what
to a few people. I think that those
road
projects
even Baristankiruko Onyejocha is also on top of the things in Isukwato. A lot of things have been done in most of the places that we have in Abia North. We have good legislators in Abia North. We do. Proud of them. Benjamin Carlo Otabri, one of Bende, is there working tirelessly. Nkiruko Onyejocha is working, and our good friend Ukonkole is also working. That's my boss's friend. He respects the distinguished senator, and we are working in synergy, and that's what it's all about. Irrespective of your political divide, we have to come together, team together, and do what we call competitive spirit.
Okay, Honorable, this OUK movement, I think it's been a while we've heard much about them. This OUK movement, what is happening with them, the programs and the activities? We've not had much, and people want to know about it.
No. You know, when OUK movement started from the word go, it was formed in Iberia. Then it was under the Director General, Reverend Mrs. Jemima Olakalo, and then as we went along, it was decided that we have to break a lot of things down, and then Engineer Nduku Oji became the chairman of the organization, the OUK movement. The office is at 24 School Road here in Umuahia, and they have told the 17 local government. They have gone to sensitize a lot of folks in the local government. Now, this is what it's all about. You know, what Senator Orji Okalo wants to do is to go back to the basics. You know, when he won the governorship election in 1998, you know, 99, I'm sorry, when we won that election. In 1998, when we started the campaign, he went into the hinterlands. Orji Okalo went door-to-door campaign. People couldn't believe it. He went door-to-door himself, you know. So we want to go back to the basics, using Orji Okalo movement to touch the grassroots. Orji is coming back. That Orji, the papa of Abia politics, is going back to what he does best, the master of the game. So Engineer Nduku Oji, as the chairman of OUK movement, where he has gone with his ESCOs. They have gone there, woman leader, he knows the other man, the publicity.
Because I know secretary. That in the time past, they went, they said they were going to embark on kind of a sensitization.
Yes, they have done
all the local
17.
Government.
They have done 17 local government. What they did was to rejig and harmonize those local governments. You know, where they have problems, they have to harmonize. You know, some people, they come, they say, we can do this, we can do that, and then when you get down to the grassroots, you find out that no, there won't be anywhere to be found. So what the team did with Samuel Bonna, with Samuel Bonna is the barrister. Samuel Bonna is the public secretary, and then you have a woman leader, a mobilizer, Ijoma Okorie, Lady Ijoma Okorie from Umunnochi, and then we have the youth leader who is from Okwa. You know, everything was spread in Orji Okalo movement. The things were spread across the 3 senatorial zones. So there is a lot of balance in that. We are creating that structure so that we make a statement. You know, it's a serious statement we have to make in Abia State, so that Abia will begin to enjoy themselves as Abians. And that is why OUK movement is going to do. And we have a whole lot of organizations that are cropping up. We are going to work for Abia. Abia is going to be a better place come 2020.
The OUK movement, do they also engage in empowerment programs, or is this strictly
no.
for OUK Foundation?
Yes, no, strictly no. OUK Foundation is the Orji Okalo Foundation is different from OUK movement. The foundation is that arm of philanthropism. That arm is the non-governmental organization, you know, that is registered with United Nations. You know, that one is under the Sustainable Development Goal of 2030 in whatever we do in agriculture, in health, in education, and that is why we're partnering with other folks who believe in what Orji Okalo believes in. Just like the OUK Foundation, what we do, you know, we are partnering with the Achilike Foundation. Yes. I think she will come on air today to talk about diabetes and other ailments that are facing a lot of people in Abia. We are going to touch the lives of people when it comes to health. We are going to touch a lot of people when it comes to education. When it comes to agriculture, we're going to touch a lot of people. And then when it comes to empowerment, Orji Okalo Foundation is doing that as a philanthropic arm. Then when you talk about Orji Okalo movement, that is political. That is the one that we are using to bring out the virtues of Orji Okalo. What makes Orji Okalo? Why are people endeared to him? That is the OUK movement, the preaching, the gospel, the propagation of the ideals and principles of Orji Okalo. Orji Okalo that you knew in 1998 and 1999. Orji Okalo that you knew that served Abia meritoriously for 80 years as executive governor when he was called the action governor. And you know that names follow you. When President Olusegun Obasanjo tagged Orji Okalo action governor, the same thing has followed Orji today as action senator. I know we have been working. There is no senator, I'm proud to say, a senator in Nigeria that I know of that is doing what Orji Okalo is doing. We have declared war on underdevelopment in Abia North, and it's a serious war. We have our generals, we have our lieutenant general, we have our colonels, we have our captains, we have our foot soldiers. We are going to change the narrative of Abia North senatorial zone.
Okay, and the last time you said you give us good news on OUK Friends International, their activities so far. Yes. So it is time for you to tell us what that particular organization is doing.
Okay, for your principal. What happened is that the OUK Friends International is a fallout from the committee that was set up to welcome him, from Sojourn. Then after that, it was collapsed now to a structure, and you have men and women professionals that make up that OUK Friends International. And as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to Barrister Nemeko Dunze in United States of America in Houston, a well-known attorney at law in Houston. I'm talking to Oji Kano, he's in London. Those are people that believe in Oji Zokalo. I'm talking to Chief Ukogo. Chief Ukogo is brother to Professor Ukogo, University of Nigeria Nsukka. He resides in Houston, Texas. So we are teaming up, professional teaming up. Those that love Oji Zokalo, those that believe in Oji Zokalo, these are men and women that are going to be there for OUK in whatever OUK needs. If he wants to go back as a senator, or if there is any other thing called that God wants to use him for, these friends, these solid people that I'm going to even call, we're going to have a meeting this weekend. So I will read out their names as the show goes on. But we are creating structures. All these structures that believe in Oji Zokalo, they are coming up. When they are at the end, we're going to come collectively, bring them together, and then pursue one goal. And that one goal is to make sure that we create a better system, an egalitarian society for the betterment of every man and every woman in Abia State, and if possible, Southeast, and if possible, Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, if you're just joining us, this is Dr. Joseph Carlos Speaks here on Flu 94.9 FM. It's also live on Abian Online Radio and Television, Vision Africa 104.1 FM, and Real 99.1 FM in Aba. We'll take a breather, Honorable. When we come back, we may have to bring in Dr. Onyekachi Achilike of Achilike Foundation, who will give us some what we need to know about diabetes. Please just stay with us.
At Flow 94.9 FM, we've got conducive and well-secured environment for business. High-tech video studio, a state-of-the-art production studio. You can also listen live on www.flow949fm.com and watch our videos on YouTube at Flow FM TV. Flow 94.9 FM, not just radio, but a complete broadcasting house.
All right, welcome back to the show. It's still Dr. Joseph Carlos Speaks here on Flow 94.9 FM. Don't forget, it's also live on Vision Africa 104.1 FM, Real 99.1 FM, Aba, and Abian Online Radio and Television. And I have joining me over the phone Dr. Onyekachi Achilike of Gerald Achilike Foundation. They've been working with OUK Foundation to give free healthcare services to people of Abia North. Doc, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mr. Ginika. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm all right.
All right, Doc. The last time we spoke, you said you're going to tell us more about diabetes. How can one know one or two things about diabetes?
Good morning to the good people of Abia State. On behalf of Dr. Oji Zokalo Foundation, in collaboration with Gerald Achilike Healthcare Foundation, I, Dr. Onyekachi Achilike, wish to educate you properly on how to go about checking your sugar levels. Last time on this program, I highlighted the symptoms of diabetes, which include excessive urination, especially in the night, excessive quest for water, increased appetite for food. When you experience any of these symptoms, please look for a medical doctor. Only medical doctors are trained to make diagnosis. Every sugar problem is not diabetes. We have impaired glucose tolerance. When you meet a medical doctor, the doctor will listen to your stories carefully, examine you, and decide if your problem is diabetes or impaired glucose tolerance. That is when the doctor can now refer you to a lab scientist if there is no laboratory in his or her establishment.
Okay.
When the lab scientist runs the test and tells you your sugar level, you collect the results from the lab scientist and go back to the doctor. Every medical doctor commences the management of diabetes by advising you on diet. In 98% of cases, good diet control takes care of type 2 diabetes, which is the common type of diabetes in our environment. Most times you will see pharmacists, lab scientists advertising that they are conducting free sugar tests. Fine, they are doing good work, but don't be carried away. Some of them, after running that test, will convert you to their weekly or monthly customer. They will convince you to come and start buying drugs for diabetes. Don't do penny-wise pound foolish. The money you pay a doctor for cards and consultation will not be equal to the money you will spend when you start buying these drugs every week, every month. Secondly, some people have the glucometer, which is the machine for checking sugar in their house. It's not a problem. But I must advise you that once in a while, go back to your doctor and compare the readings you are doing. Because the glucometer you have at home can develop fault.
Okay.
And when a glucometer develops fault, it can be giving you either very high reading or very low reading, thereby misleading you.
Okay.
I've seen a situation where that situation killed someone.
All right, Doc, I want to know this particular issue that's talking about diabetes. Does it have any age brackets who are on the high risk of picking it, or is it for anybody?
We have two types of diabetes. We have diabetes insipidus, we have diabetes mellitus. In our society, the most common is diabetes mellitus. We have type 1, which is insulin dependent. We have type 2, which is non-insulin dependent. The type 1 most times affects the younger age group, but it's not common in our environment. The type 2 affects people from the age of 30 and above. But even pregnant women who are in their 20s can also develop diabetes when they are pregnant.
Okay.
That is why we don't want to limit it to any age group. Just limit, that's why I mentioned the symptoms.
All right.
So that when you see any change in your system, you consult your doctor.
Okay. Doc, how can one get treated, or is your foundation offering any free healthcare services to address this particular issue?
Our foundation has been taking care of people with our diet control. And I want to let you know that since last month, I came into Abia North. I have given more than 10 people the diet guide. They are following this diet guide very well. And some of them can testify that their sugar levels are coming down. It's just that, in health, you don't mention names of patients. But I know some of them who are telling me that, doctor, please, any day you need me to talk on air, I will do so and testify that your foundation and Audios of Carlo Foundation, that you are doing a very good job. Okay. So next time we talk here, some of them will call to testify that our diet control is doing wonders.
Okay.
Secondly, those of them who didn't know us before now, that have diabetic foot ulcers, Dr. Audios of Carlo Foundation has a medication for that. It's very, very available, very much available.
So how can they get it?
My number is everywhere.
Please give out your number again, if you don't mind.
0803 6707 369.
Okay, repeat it once again. Slowly this time.
0803
Okay.
6707
Okay.
369.
Okay. Okay, Doc, thank you so much for joining us on today's show from Port Harcourt.
Thank you.
Please do stay
safe.
Thank
you, Mr. Nick.
All right, thank you so much.
Well, you see.
Well,
yes, that's what we're doing. The Audios of Carlo Foundation we are out there to touch the lives of people. And Dr. Achilike has given her her number, and I want to repeat the number again for those of you, especially those folks in Abia North, where we are going to kick off from. If you need the number to Dr. Achilike, if you are diabetic or you have more questions to know about diabetes, the number is 0803 670 7369. This is the Oji Uzokalo Foundation in partnership with Dr. Achilike Foundation. So that is what we are doing. That is why we are here. After Abia North, we'll come to Abia Central. After Abia Central, we'll go to Abia South.
Okay, so
because
it will be for
yes, the foundation does not restrict itself to Abia North.
Okay.
We go, when we did that 20,000 petty traders loan scheme, we went to Abia South and Abia North. Just because of some little hiccups. That is why we didn't come to Abia Central. But we are going to touch everybody's life. Soon as we kick off this our office in Ojike, because of what happened, because of what we went through with my boss, we had a hold on to that starting that office. We just need to renovate it. We are getting the equipment and everything. Soon as everything get installed, we'll kick off, so that when you need problem in Oji Uzokalo Foundation, you come to Ojike Street.
Okay, let's allow our listener to make their own contribution based on what we've said here. Please do not deviate and do not make any inciting statements. We've had a lot of problems on our hand trying to incite people now. We will not allow that. So just concentrate on what we've raised here, those issues, especially the healthcare issue that Dr. Achilike actually pointed out. Please. The numbers to call are 080-8182-6949. I take that again. 080-8182-6949 or 0811-605-2949. The SMS line is also there. That is 090-651-08289. I take that again. The SMS line is 090-651-08289. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
I'm speaking with Flo FM and the program for Dr. Joseph Okalo.
Exactly. And my name is Ginika Olwaha. What is your name?
Mr. Ginika and the person there in the studio, Dr. Okoro. I want to greet you very seriously.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Yes, I am Henry Enyoko. I'm calling from Umogele Mpega in Isialangwa North.
Yes.
Welcome.
I don't have much to say than to thank Dr. Joseph Okalo, thank you, thank Flu FM, and the request that as you are promising that this program in the North will be replicated in Abia Central and the other descent and Abia South, I am saying God will bless you people.
Thank you.
You do it.
Thank you, my guy. Thank you. God bless you too.
Okay, thanks so much for calling. Hello, good morning. Hello. The numbers again to call is 080-8182-6949 or 0811605-2949. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Welcome.
This is about the Chiboy coming from Okoraga Police Vehicle.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Dr. Medical Corps, I really appreciate you.
Thank you
so much. I greet you so much for this program you brought into Umwana North.
Thank you.
I'm one of your followers. Please, I'm using this opportunity to greet my honorable Dr. Joseph Okalo, and I will be in the program to see the doctor and have more information and more interaction about the skin treatment, because I've been having some symptoms that she said that I will call so that I will be attended to.
Okay. You said you're having symptoms with your system?
Yeah, I'm having a symptom change of system recently. She explained exactly what I was.
Okay, but I'm sure you got her number that we.
Yeah, I got her number.
Okay. Just go ahead and call her. Make whatever complaint you have to her.
Okay. You know me personally. I will still have your number. I will call you from Ijere Foundation.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. No.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Uche.
From where, Uche?
I'm from Mumbai. I'm from Mumbai.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I hear your program. I want to thank Dr. Ojo. But I need help from Dr. Ojo. I'm a welder. Since when I have learned work finish, I've never opened shop. I need help from him. Please, you people should help me.
No
okay. Honorable, you heard that.
Yes. Well, you have to make your do a write-up. Tell us what you plan doing or what you've been doing and why you cannot be able to continue what you're doing, and then address it to the senator and then drop it at Flow FM or Vision Africa, wherever you are, or Real FM or ABN Radio TV, any of these outfits, and then we'll pick it up from there.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. What's your name?
Ikechukwu.
Okay. You're calling from
Umaya.
Okay. Go ahead, Ikechukwu.
I want to ask your guest here for this health program. You know your principal is a former governor of this state. Is it not advisable that even if you're running a health-ish program, you should be cut across the entire state as a man who have assumed the position of this state, knowing fully well that the health system in this state is very deplorable condition. Being a former governor of this state, even you want to throw out such gesture for health, because somebody from Abia North can go and marry somebody from Ngwa, Abi. Are they accepted?
No,
that kind of thing.
You don't, you don't have any problem.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Ike, you don't have any problem. If you have a medical problem, you still can call the number that we gave out. We didn't give that number out only to Abia North. What we say is that we are starting from Abia North. But that does not mean that if you are down and not out, but trying to be out, we're going to help you. That is what the foundation is all about. The Ojus Okalos Foundation touches everybody's life. It's not meant for Abia North alone. Ojus Okalo Foundation traverses beyond the shores of Abia State.
Okay.
It is all over Nigeria.
Hello, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm
Go ahead.
I want to talk about Ayuso.
Okay. I just hope you'll be able to call back. Hello, good morning. I think we are having network issues here.
Yes.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Because
Go ahead.
Evangelist Michael achọrọ m ikele nna anyị kwudo Ọjọ Ụzọ Kanụ bụ gọvanọ anyị mara ama n'ụmụnne ochi ụlọ ọzọ sigoro amaha m mana Ọjọ Ụzọ Kanụ ka mma maka na ofe anyị agbachata ya nwa rụrụ ya ọkụ bịa ebe anyị mgbe ahụ ya nwa tinyere ya oge ọ so n'ọchịchị ọkụ gaa wepụ anya wepekwa n'ọkụ kemgbe ahụ o so n'ọchịchị. Ana m ekene anyị ihe niile nke ọ na-eme n'ọnwa gara aga ka ọ gara afọ m otu saịkụl ọhụrụ tinyechara ndị mmadụ si ha were ji chọwa onwe ha. Oge gara aga onye kwere 20,000. Ana m ekene ya jisi ike ndị onye nwaanyị gara akwara ya ụzọ na ihe ọ na-adọ Chineke ga-enyere ya ka ọ nweta ya. Biko jisi ike n'ihu m na-eme.
Okay, Honorable.
Ginika, I just want to thank Abians, though maybe I read this before I leave.
Okay.
But let me go to this one, the Ojos Okalo friends. You know, I want to let us know that we're going to have a meeting. There's a young man who believes in Ojios or Carlo. His name is Nkemakolam Ikechukwu. He's from Umuwanwa in Abia South local government. The man has said that he loves what Ojios or Carlo Friends is all about, and he's going to host the Ojios or Carlo Friends on Saturday, the 24th of October 2020 at Evermore Event Center. That is Olokoro Road. That's Olokoro Isikot, going to Olokoro Road. Is going to host, and then these are the people that are invited to that place. Barrister Victor Etie, in Abia North, the zonal director of Ojios or Carlo Friends International, Abia North, Chief Raf Okoro. Abia South, zonal director is Ifani, okay. Then Abia Central, zonal director is Madakolam Ibe. So Madakolam Ibe is Ijere, popularly known as Ijere Foundation. Abia North, director is Apostle Dr. Bright Peter. Abia South, Eze Joseph Dike. Then Bende local government area, Chief Daniel Akware Osozo. Arochukwu, Honorable Carlo Obase. Isi Alangwa North, we have Chief Chijoke Ikpo, and then we have Isi Alangwa South. We also have Engineer Chima Woma is going to come. You are invited to that meeting. You are going to get the SMS that will be sent to you also. Chief Jack Ume for Hafia, Osisioma Ezeji Ngozi Ukebu, Okwa East, Onwuche Francis, Okwa West, Eze Dinachi Kano, Umahia North, Chief Chimezie Kano, Umahia South, Temple, Onwere, Ugunabo, Honorable Chibuzo Zacchaeus, Isukweto, you have Chief Kano Ikea, then you have Umunochi, Chief Chidebere Ude. These individuals are invited to a very crucial meeting at the event center for the Ojios or Carlo Friends International. I want to use all this opportunity also to thank our Director of Contact Mobilization, Dr. Madukwe Ukebu, that you know very well, and then the Secretariat, Barrister Chubike G. Nna. Barrister Nna is Secretariat Strategy Planning Chief Ago Juku, that you know very well, and then we are going to have a fruitful meeting to discuss the way forward for Ojios or Carlo.
Let's quickly just rush
and then I want to thank Abians for the way that you have conducted yourself, conducted very well. I want to pray, well, like we had that 1 minute silent. I want to convey this message from the distinguished senator representing Abia North Senatorial Zone, the Chief Whip of the 9th Senate, His Excellency Dr. Ojios or Carlo. Dr. Ojios or Carlo do console those that have lost their lives in this thing that has come upon us in this Federal Republic of Nigeria, and he feels so sorry with himself, and he wants to use the opportunity to call for calm, call for peace, that Nigeria is one and indivisible, indissoluble and sovereign nation. We are all one. No matter what is happening in Nigeria today, we need to bind ourselves together, knowing that this country belongs to all of us. This country is not going to be taken to America. This country cannot be taken to Britain. This country cannot go to any other land, but this land belongs to all of us. We feel so sorry. He feels so sorry. I wish that he would have spoken to Ndabia as usual as he does, no, but because of the plenary session that he is involved, he do call for calm. He do call for peace for Abia State as a state. That's the message I want to send to Ndabia from my boss.
Okay, quickly let's rush through the SMS. Please, what about Ompa Road construction, which OUK started and is not fully done? Please plead with OUK to remember Ompa. We are suffering. This is from Chidebere Hondo. Another one is Ndubisi Naji from Mpa. I love Ojios Okala. I want Ojios Okala to help us with PhD scholarship. Mpa is known for reading. OUK, please help him. This one is say Maduka, good day, and please doctor, repeat the foundation number. Thanks. Chi Boy from World Bank Omaha. Do you have any particular number for the foundation? He said you should give out the number for the foundation. One of the people that just sent their SMS. Okay, while you're trying to get that, good morning to you. I have a question that's been bothering me. Why is it that doctors don't emphasize more on educating their patients and the need to feed more on natural food, avoid processed food, engage in regular exercise and drink more water. Why is this not telling people the truth? Okay, she gave Mezu from Mbise. Well, I think that should be for the doctors.
She really said that.
I
she
think
said that she's going
diet.
to be diet.
Yeah.
She emphasized on diet, and then there is something about Dr. Achilike. You know, Dr. Achilike is very spiritual. You know, whenever before she begins the treatment of any patient, she prays with and for you, and that is one distinct feature about her. So I want to thank everybody that just called in for Dr. Ojuzo Carlo Speaks program. Next week we'll continue to do the war against underdevelopment. Obrunde ndo so kai wa se ai jekwa obiam ai na alosi ogo uzo lile no labia not ai nebu pesibe mchokwara iji ohera kele the legislative assembly and then enyim information when Barrister Nwala, who is the head of administration there in Abuja, and then my very good friend Barrister Ayi Mbila, you know, always trying to get in touch with me. I wouldn't fail to mention my friend Barrister Victor Etie. These are the legislative assistant to the distinguished senator. I want to thank all Abians. Please let there be peace. We love each other. May peace continue to reign in this state, because this is God's own state. In Jesus' name.
Okay, the great orator, I call you the spokesperson to Dr. Ojuzo Carlo, Honorable Madikokoro. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you,
and sincere thanks to ABN Online Radio and Television, Vision Africa 104.1 FM, and the Real 99.1 FM in Abia. Thank you so much for coming and joining us on the show today. My name is Ginika Olwa. Till next week, please let's remain peaceful and stay safe. Good morning.